I gotta remember my computer likes to just automatically start. It's just like, I'm starting. We've got a cracking show today. Just waiting for everybody to come online, and then we can kick off. Yep, everything's online. Let's get on with the program. Counting down. Cheers.
Now it's time to play some football, you pussy. Yeah.
Good morning. Boker Tov. Good morning world. It's me, Rory, Alec. Whether you're in India, right across Asia, time to dust the sleep out the eyes, and it's time to wake up and shine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Casting from the heart of Europe. It's me here in Austria. To you guys out there, a big God bless you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's time to celebrate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right, Jesus is alive. He's on the throne.
Nice to be in orbit.
And he loves you this morning. The chickens are up, the rooster's crowing. It's time for Good Morning World. Good morning world. Me, Rory, Alec. Great to be with you this morning, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Happy Monday. It's a new week. It's the middle of the year. It's the summer solstice today. And yesterday was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Today we're going to celebrate fathers. I was thrilled to have a call from both my kids, one from LA and one from Bristol in the United Kingdom. My darlings gave me a call yesterday, and wow, I think today is a perfect time to celebrate fathers, dads. Both you and I had a dad. There's no way we could have come into this planet without him. He is like fundamental to my existence. And of course I miss him. He does no longer reside on this earth. And I never met my father for the first 18 years of my life. But I had a wonderful stepfather, or two. So life is complex. And on this Good Morning World, I'm not going to say it's not. But on this Happy Monday, I think it's only right that we celebrate dads. So how are you doing? I see folks are saying, hi, good morning from India's awake. I mean, India, you're well into your afternoon, no doubt. It's lovely to see Reba Ann. Good morning, Reba Ann. Nice to have you join me. And Midiani as well. Praise the Lord. Yeah, shalom. Lovely to have you guys join all over the world. I've got folks tuning in. On this Monday, we're going to have a great program. We discover Nickey's family, a man who has over 5,000 people in his extended family. And then from playing football with those Lions, I mean, right, crazy, right? In Africa, to the nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. And the highest award, the Order of the White Lion from Czechoslovakia, was given to a gentleman who, after 50 years, the world only discovered how this one man saved the lives of over 600 children in the Second World War. So we're going to find out more about this amazing man, this amazing father. And we celebrate your birthdays today on this Happy Monday. It's going to be a great day. And as you and I experience courageous living and good works, this is what transforms the lives of others and, of course, your and my life. So nice to be with you on this Monday morning. I have decided to leave the window open behind. So if you hear building works going on outside, it's busy here in the heart of Europe on this Monday morning, just gone 8:05. And morning, noon or night, whatever time you're watching, welcome. It's lovely to be with you guys, and thanks for having me for a few moments in your busy schedule. I've left the window open. We're having a heat wave here. Today we're going to get to 32, 33 degrees. I know you guys in Asia, this is normal. But for us here in Europe, in Austria, it's warm. Anyway, so lots coming up on today's program. We're also going to find out how Father's Day was started. Who started Father's Day? How did it all come about? It happened in 1910. Not so long ago, right? The planet's taken a long time to get to the place where they celebrate dads. Coming up, let's kick off with, in fact, let's stay in Africa. I love Africa. I was born in South Africa. And just watching Kevin Richardson at the beginning of the show playing football with the Wild Lions, wearing his Van Gils suit, by the way. I think that's for sure a world's first. I don't think I've ever seen a man in a suit playing football with Wild Lions. Have you? If you have, send me a comment. I'd like to know. But no, I don't think I ever have. And before we move on to Europe and we meet a gentleman who, as I said a little moments ago, received Czechoslovakia's highest award, the White Lion Award. Let's take one more look at the amazing and stunning nature, including the king of the jungle, lions in Africa. Alex Laurenti, the world-renowned lion trainer, animal behaviorist, and film wrangler, will take you, if you were going to South Africa, in the next few weeks. I know COVID's lifting. You guys are starting to travel. If you go just outside Johannesburg, you come to the Safari and Lion Park, and you'd be able to have an unforgettable 3-hour tour with Alex and these lions. And not just the lions, but the lions are the impressive ones for me, right? Leaders of the pack. Alex is fearless in his friendship as he interacts with these full-grown cat predators. And this is exclusively available at the Lion and Safari Park. So, of course, you guys could pre-book that if you're planning. If you say, hey, actually, Rory, I'm on my way to South Africa now. You got to check this out, okay? I'll run this next, and I hope you enjoy.
Good morning, world.
Come on, big fella. Here. Come here. Come here, my boy. Come here. Oh, that big fella. Hey? And tell me, when were you last on this tour? How's it, everybody? My name is Alex Laurenti, and I have been an animal handler for the last 50 years. Now, females normally weigh about 160, 170, and the males usually weigh about 250, and they can go up to about 300 kilos. I'm giving you the chance to come along on a private Alex tour to watch me in action with all the amazing animals that we have here at the park. Have you ever touched a wild dog's ears? Yeah. It's quite eerie. On this tour, I'm going to give you the chance to experience the African animals as you've never experienced them before. Yes, you're a good boy.
What water, you moron? Water. You're not too bad at water.
Good girl, eh? For your safety, we're only allowing the maximum of 6 guests on this tour. On this tour, you'll get to experience all the individual characters of the animals, and we will throw the jokes in for free. The animals and I can't wait to see you at the Lion and Safari Park.
Good morning, morning, morning.
It's birthday time on this Monday, the 21st of June, but we're going to kick off with yesterday and hold my computer and say, slow down while I just prime you, ladies and gentlemen. Every day on Good Morning World, I love to celebrate birthdays. I'm planning to, at the end of the month, the last Friday, we're going to be drawing somebody's name who's had a birthday this June. And we've celebrated it on Good Morning World. We're going to pick a winner and send you some nice goodies. But we're going to kick off now wishing you guys for Sunday, because there was no Good Morning World yesterday. We're not 7 days a week. We're just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's kick off on wishing you guys for Sunday a very happy birthday. That's the 20th of June. It says today, but it's actually yesterday. So Alan Bryshaw, happy birthday, dear Alan. The Lord bless you. Jennifer Staten, I hope you had a fabulous Sunday and a wonderful weekend. Akin Marin, Akin Kuoli, I hope I said that correctly, Akin Marin. Happy birthday for Sunday, the 20th of June. Did a fundraiser for Christian Advantage International. And then Dara Saray, happy birthday, Dara. Isaac Opoku, happy birthday for Sunday. And then we go to today. It's Monday the 21st of June. And we can kick off with Paul Eilish Smith. Happy birthday for this morning, Paul. I hope you're going to have a fantastic Monday. It's the beginning of the week, I know. But I have no doubt that family friends will be celebrating you guys today. And then Teresa Phillips, happy birthday. Your name is going in the chest behind this, my right shoulder. It's left on your side. Thomas Felicia Gessner, happy birthday, Thomas. Maksari Vasundhara, happy birthday, Maksari. Glenn Bullion, happy birthday. You are gold, Glenn. The Lord bless you. He's doing a fundraiser for livability. And then Phyllis M. Vignettes, happy birthday, dear Phyllis. Johnny Moffat, happy birthday. Tim Elliott, it says tomorrow, but it is Monday, the 21st of June. It is today, and it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Tim. And then the good Dr. Dilip, beg your pardon, Dilip. Happy birthday, Dilip Kumar Bal. David Krenker, happy birthday, David. And finishing up, last but definitely not least, Danielo Gad Ingan. Happy birthday to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And while we celebrate with you, your families and friends, thank God for you guys, I just want to make a quick announcement.
Good morning, morning, morning.
Vision Zoom this Wednesday, the 23rd. Are you coming? I would love to meet you. I'm doing a private vision cast. It is at 7 p.m. UK time, live. I'm going to be spending about an hour with you, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll have questions and answers. I want to unpack the vision of Good Morning World. And it is something that's exciting. It's starting as a little mustard seed in this lovely little mustard seed studios. Behind me you can hear the building going on, or maybe you can't because we've got some really good mics here. But I've left the window open this morning. There's a lovely cool breeze. Niagara Falls is running down my back. Ooh, I know, right? But on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday evening, UK time, 7 p.m., I'm going to be sharing the vision. How do you connect with me and how can you join? It's very simple. What I need you to do is to, right over here, go to the webpage, roryalec.tv. On the homepage, just scroll down and you'll see there, hi, I'm Rory Alec, and then you can see a place to put your name in, and you can put your last name in if you choose. Definitely, I need your email address. And as soon as you give me that, for this Wednesday, I will email you your own personal link to join me on a Zoom vision call for about an hour and so. And we're going to have a wonderful time sharing. If you can't make it live, still register your email address, and we will get the team in the UK to send you the vision share a couple of days after. Is the plan. because I need to edit it all together once it's finished, because we're taking Zoom, we're taking Ecamm Live, all of the technology. I know it gets boring, right? But we're putting it together and I can get it to you if you cannot make this Wednesday, the 23rd of June, joining me live on a Vision Cast. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. Where does Father's Day come from? Well, Sonora, I'm looking at my screen here just to make sure I get all my facts and figures right. And by the way, Chris, good morning in France. He says, good morning from Montpellier in France. I see you, Chris. Lovely to have you joining me on this Monday morning, the 21st of June. But Sonora's Smart Dodd, and we're celebrating fathers today. It was Father's Day yesterday, and yes, I know it's the middle of summer today. It's the solstice. And boy, it's warm here in Austria, believe you me. We are having a mini heat wave this week. Father's Day was founded in Spokane, Washington at the YMCA in 1910 by Sonora Smart Dodd, who was born in Arkansas. Now, some of us outside of America, I hope you don't mind, but we sometimes say Arkansas because that's the way we read it. But I if I'm not mistaken, it is Arkansas, right? And you guys in the States, you can correct me if I am saying it incorrectly. It's the first celebration was in Spokane, YMCA, on the June the 19th, 1910. And why was Sonora celebrating this day? Her father, the Civil War veteran William Jackson Smart, was a single parent, a hero who raised his 6 children there. So, as we celebrated yesterday, and I was celebrated, and I celebrate my dads and spiritual dads. We have all of these father figures in our lives. Let's focus on the spirit of fatherhood, courageous, selfless, and never gives up. Well, there's one man like this, Nicholas Winton, and I want to focus on this Good Morning World this Monday morning on an Englishman organized a rescue of 669 Czech and Slovak children just before the outbreak of World War II. And Winton did not speak about these events with anyone for more than half a century, and his exploits would have probably been forgotten if his wife had not, 50 years later, gone up into the attic, found a suitcase full of documents and transport plans. Well, today the story of his rescue is known all over the world. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, as we South Africans would say, nogal, and of course recognized in the U.S. House of Representatives in the United States. They passed the H.R. 583, recognizing his remarkable deed. I want to kick off on this Good Morning World with the first part of a video that was compiled by somebody on YouTube. And while it is a little rough in its presentation, as you watch this remarkable story of this amazing man, I believe you're going to be challenged and encouraged, and I hope touched.
Good morning, world.
The freezing temperatures of winter and massive starvation took its toll on the prisoners, with millions perishing long before their execution. The world watched with disbelief as these children, these innocent children, awaited their sentence of death. One man in nearby London could not bear the thought of simply doing nothing. This is the story of a 29-year-old stockbroker, determined to do all he could to rescue the children made in the very image of God before it was too late. His name was Nicholas Winton.
I saw those people who were in difficulty, in danger, people on Hitler's backlist.
It all happened so suddenly. My mother took us 4 children. We just ran for our lives.
We tried to get to America. We tried to get to England. We tried to get to Palestine. But all the governments said, our borders are now closed.
and there was no way out.
We had organized 8 transports from Prague. There were thousands of children on the lists who wanted to get out.
Then the day came that we had to leave. We went to the train. Everybody was there already, my grandparents and all our friends.
The last thing my dad said to me was, I should be his brave, cheerful little girl.
Nickys Story came out by accident after this scrapbook surfaced after gathering dust for decades. Once it did, though, it set about a whole chain of incredible events. That's me before I left for England. But until 1988, I had no idea who had rescued me from all but certain death. It was this old man who had saved my life and that of hundreds of others in the Second World War.
And his wife went to London and she tried to give this story to several people, but nobody was interested until she came to me. I was given the scrapbook and this list of names, and I thought it was very moving because they were ordinary names of people and Czech children. For instance, Berman Thomas, Bekefi Jiri, Benedict Ruth, and we wrote to every one of them. And from these over 600 names, we got 250 answers. And most of the children were delighted. They did not know who had saved them, and they did not know their own story. It caught the eye of Esther Ranson, who was working for the BBC.
So we did some research, and we managed to track down some of those children, now adults, living in England. We were absolutely thrilled.
In 1988, the BBC learned about Winton's story and invited him to be part of a program. He had no idea that the people sitting around him were people he had saved.
This is his scrapbook. There are all kinds of fascinating pictures in it. Perhaps you can see, this is a picture of Nicholas Winton himself with one of the children he rescued. If you look at the very back of this scrapbook, back here is the list of all the children. This is Vera Diamant. We did find her name on his list. Vera Gissing is with us here tonight. Hello, Vera. And I should tell you that you are actually sitting next to Nicholas Winton.
And it was just so wonderful, so terribly, terribly touching.
Well, there is an idea that this was kept secret, but it wasn't kept secret. We knew about it, we'd seen the scrapbook. The problem was that we didn't really understand the emotional importance of it till we first met some of the children, and for them it was a lifeline back to their history. And they had had a gap where they didn't know how they'd got to England, they didn't know why they were sent to England, they didn't know the organisation that had brought them, and suddenly they had all this information that they could look at. In the scrapbook there was some pictures and letters from parents to children. And so for some of them it was a hugely emotional link back to parents who were no longer there after the war. And it was at that point that it changed from being a piece of historical documentation to a living link for a real person to their family. And that was what made all the difference.
I wore this around my neck, and this is the actual pass that we were given to come to England, and I'm another of the children that you saved. Can I ask, is there anyone in our audience tonight who owes their life to Nicholas Winton? If so, could you stand up, please?
Good morning, world.
Very powerful when someone is moved to do something extraordinary, and it sums up the whole essence of the spirit that I hope Good Morning World will bring as we bring content from around the world, that you see people, whether they are alive today. I mean, Sir Nicholas is now passed. He died in 2015 at the grand old age of 106 years old. Extraordinary life. All those people in that audience, by the way, later stood up, were children, sons, daughters, grandchildren of those 600 that had survived the Second World War and the brutal Nazi regime because of Sir Winton's amazing courage. Now, Winton's story is a very emotional one, and thousands of children in many countries have decided to follow his footsteps and do something important. And I think this is another key thing, that we can all be encouraged to do positive, to do good. You know, many of us have a faith and believe in God, but sometimes we can slip into habit and into just talking good, but we don't actually do good. And I encourage you and I on this Monday morning, as we launch into this week here on Good Morning World, that we do something, whether it's big or small, it doesn't matter, but every little bit of good we sow, we will reap back, in my belief, 100-fold in terms of good that will come back from it. And so these children again thought up various charity projects and have gone on to help and save thousands of lives of undernourished and sick children in Cambodia, in Africa. Indeed, over 120,000 children, I don't know if you knew this, but in the Czech Republic signed a petition to award Sir Nicholas Winton the Nobel Peace Prize. And of course, dozens of Winton's children have been found, and to this day, his family has grown to almost 6,000 people because of his stepping out in courage and in following his belief to save. There are 6,000 people on planet Earth because of this man's bravery. So they've all gone on to, many of them have gone on to achieve great things themselves. And obviously these people are impacting the lives all around the world because of Sir Nicholas Winton. So let's join some of these children. Let's just see them, honor him and celebrate his life. I think it's so important. And
ladies and gentlemen, Sir Nicholas Winton.
I've got children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
And none of them would be here if it hadn't been for Sir Nick.
That's right. Yeah. Terrible responsibility, isn't it? I never thought what I did 70 years ago was going to have such a big impact as apparently it has. And if it has now got a story which helps people to live for the future, well, that will be an added bonus.
Nicholas Winton has influenced so many people all over the world to help someone who is very ill or in danger.
Is that you don't have to be a politician or a billionaire to make a difference. All you have to have is some ambition and courage.
Good morning, world.
Vision! Yes, I am doing a Vision Zoom meeting on the 23rd. I'm hosting a Vision evening. I'm doing a private Vision cast. All I need is for you to email me if you don't mind. Wednesday, 23rd of June, 7 p.m. UK time, which is around 10:30 India time in the evening. If you'd like to hear more about the Vision, Good Morning World is growing quickly. I can't do it all by myself, as you begin to see. You guys on the east coast of America, of course, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All the way in South America, wherever you are, try and figure out and join me live. It's always better live on the Vision Meet. Good Morning World needs more help. I need more help. I need a redeemed time. And so if you're enjoying the show and you want to know more about it, and hey, Rory, how can I help you? Because every one of you can help in one way or another. I would love to share that with you. Sorry, Australia, New Zealand, you guys are going to have to catch the recorded version, which I will send you. All you have to do is go to my www.roryalec.tv down here and register. Register your email address, and I will email you the link to the Vision cast on the 23rd of June. roryalec.tv. I will send you the link by email to your email address. We're going to be talking more about where is Good Morning World going to? What could it really become? Looking forward to hanging out with you.
Good morning, world. Good morning, morning, morning.
It's Monday, the 21st of June. Happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there for yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, may I be so bold, he says humbly, but on behalf of fathers around the world, we are not perfect. But I want to encourage you and I as a dad, as a father, let's do everything we can to learn and to grow and to become like our Heavenly Father, our Creator, Almighty God. I know some of you can find it difficult to imagine that God is a loving Father, but He is the most loving Father. When you really get to know Him, you will be amazed. So dads, I know you're not perfect. Love your wives, be gentle, and help your kids, be strong, even though sometimes you feel a little weak and you might feel fearful. But I want to tell you something, never give up, be courageous, step out, and you'll be amazed at how you are able to be a blessing. Happy Father's Day. Coming up tomorrow, we got a very interesting program on Tuesday. We do indeed. We're going to find out about this amazing wooden structure. Can you believe it? It's going to be a great program. But we have run out of time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Father's Day for yesterday. Have a wonderful week. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that little bell notification at the bottom. Every time we post something, you'll be getting it. To all my patrons, thank you so much for your support, guys. Without you, until tomorrow morning, lots of love. Keep smiling, keep shining. From me, Rory Alec.
Welcome home. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, morning, morning.